Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cal Bears offense will have the opening possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They bring the punter onto the field now.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
So Nevada's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. Happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4.
Takes it the other way. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. Got a man. It's Day. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Golden Bears are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cal! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Push down for the tackle.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end can be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner route. Does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. This Nevada offense really has it going. Under fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. The sure hands, it's Day.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right now.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now they've moved into the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Bickley. Still on his feet at the 45. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Out of the backfield, he's open. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vick. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
First and goal, California.
The snap sets up to throw. Bringing the heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Day. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Makes the catch. It's Bickley. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Looking for an open area to his left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up.
There he goes. Runs through a tackle. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The give to the back. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff to the single running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bickley. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. They'll leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires to the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Day. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set.
Touch pass on the run. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nevada. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. No, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick strike complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. One more play to pad the stats.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David